from the bottom to the right deeply troubled.
Let's all be Americans and drive Toyotas. Let's eat tacos and enjoy yoga. Let's buy the coffee beans and lace we cop the coca. Even though this nation's jungle, we stand over like water, and our blood is colder. United Snakes of America, where the mind state is give me the more the merrier. With a message to closing areas, step on toes, we're daring ya. Aircraft carriers, harbor harriers, the upper high over barriers. Hate to be scaring ya, but the weapons we have, there'll be no need to bury ya. Hysteria is what it all comes down to, y'all. I'm old enough to die for this country, but I can't sip alcohol. Every great empire is bound to fall. Will it happen to the US? I doubt it, y'all. If we save the oil that we have in Alaska, remains was spoiled and during the world supply much faster to surely outlast you. So cast your votes in hopes when the time comes the plan will be in motion. The tower over these cowards and let these fears go. The stripes should be pointed downwards, cause that's the way the tears flow. The only nation with true powers, yet we have no hero. With concentration of truth should devour. Let's see who here knows of a country that grants living but slaughters the natives and honors them with Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving us your land, Mr. Indian man. It's given the man a sinister plan to diminish your clan and be superior man. Tower over these cowards and let these fears go. The stripes should be pointing downward, that's the way the tears flow. A nation with true power, we have no hero. With concentration of truth should devour. Let's see who here knows.
Well, sir, all we would like to know is the truth.
I'm not authorized to comment on truth.
The Second Amendment allows us to have guns other than to hunt. The First Amendment ain't shit, I don't mean to be blunt, but if you have a gun, then you can say whatever the fuck you want. Step up to the front and speak behind the podium. How the modem's controlling them, we're reaching pandemonium. The media is molding them, the rate at which we're holding them fluctuates like the prices of petroleum. So pay your psychiatrist some cash for a reality check. These politicians don't wanna listen no matter how loud we get. They're out fishing while you're bitching, how low your salary's set. And while you're standing around waiting for your credit to be approved, the president's playing golf, breaking in his new shoes. Violence has increased 600% on the news, but crime declined by 20, so what's that prove? Media uses fear as a tool. This isn't something that's easier to 12 years of school. I'm barely a fool, but I know the characteristics of a misfit that twist shit to fit your interest. For instance, during elections, the only time to do charity, make sure our camera's there so they can film it with clarity, and let the public view it so it'll boost their popularity. It's scary, see, cause they remind me of the Bloods and Crips, donkeys and elephants parade the mothership. I hope you're making nothing chips to save you from the government. I'm sorry, but your insurance doesn't cover this. Another clip is loaded, another dimwit is voted into office with nothing but lies to offer us, so back up off us, cause I'd rather live lawless. Tower over these cowards and let these fears go. Stripes should be pointing downwards, that's the way the tears flow. Yeah, we have no hero. Concentration of truth should devour. Let's see who here knows.
Well, sir, all we would like to know is the truth.
I'm not authorized to comment on truth.
Impeach is my favorite fruit. When sin peaks, who's gonna play with the youth? When the divorce rate is above 50%, a court case trying to find out where the love it went. The husband sent home as half a man. Disaster spans from Pacific to Atlantic lands. The master plans to live it till the casket lands. Money set you apart, it was set from the start. Felt regret in your heart, now it's dead, do us part. How long can we sweep our stuff under the carpet? Just sign the dotted line and get stuck in a legal carpet. We all got clouded minds, sucked in as easy targets for infomercials and 24-hour diets. We've been through virtues and there's plenty more power in riots. And when the smoke clears, we'll all puff Cuban cigars. Can talk on cell phones, but TVs are muted than cars. Speaking of cars, listen man, I'm fed up with luxury pickup trucks, but can't scratch the bed up, so get up. If you don't support, you should try. The only time you see flags is on 4th of July. Caught up in a lie, in court you'll cry, of course you'll die. In the penitentiary was built to keep the entities returning in assemblies with trembling knees and tendencies. Overseas is scoring U.S. legacies by bombing U.S. embassies. And the president sees he must follow his father's trace. Now the vendetta is his. Cops will run up in your place and stood with Beretta's kid to let us live, but only based on how good your credit is. You bet it isn't fair. And the president doesn't care that the cops live above the law and will shoot you no matter who you are. Unless you're a superstar or professional athlete, then you can smoke weed, beat your wife and pack heat. And for a couple of games you'll just have to take the backseat. Big deal, they can easily pay the fine. We're still taking Prozac from the stock crash in 29. It isn't right, it's all based on your status of wealth. Fuck writing this song, I'ma go and ask him myself.
Yeah, well, I'm not authorized at this time to go into any areas of specifics.
Sir, are you going to continue to refuse to answer any questions?
I will attempt to answer to the best of my ability any question which the president has authorized me to answer.
Well, sir, all we would like to know is the truth.
Cover-up, the millions of dollars unaccounted for, the spying, the lies.
Oh, the lies. Come on, get off it. We've always had lies. George Washington lied, now they sell cars on his birthday.
What they earn and we yearn for real answers. Born to translate.
You need oxygen to breathe, surely you need money to dream. I got time and some pennies on a far-fetched obsession. Nevertheless, it's guest on canvas, sending a message. Zest on stone tablets, megalith magnetic enigma for the casting of lots on hip-hop. Tax deductible reconnaissance, renaissance of breathe on is an ancient meditation engaged in spiritual ceremonies with each breath. Releasing effervescence, that's the essence of an endangered species. Artistic exactness, when in fact this is for me. Perhaps you'll hear it with discerning ears and turn your fears to amazement. Befuddled by conundrums, being loaded to oblivion, wondering who's catching it, who's rationing reactions to this gigantic, mind frantic, real tantric experience. I can't stand this fantastic, we evaporate. Evidence of city of rock with avant-garde and it's the city of awkward. Pawn shop raw is stored inside a stay fresh ziplock. Intoxicated a vibe and set it to fiber optimum. Lungs collapse and shut the passes, thus depleted oxygen for the bystander.
Fuck what they earn and we yearn for real answers. Thoughts born to translate. Fuck what they earn. Earn and we yearn for real answers. Thoughts born to translate. The sonic component.
In a land of square specimens, I estimated the circumference of average thought cycles where we surpassed it at a roundabout. Travel the diameter of worlds, walked in whirlwinds, warped the sound about the earth, blasted around, but half the living on not grasp the fact that it flashbacks to the boom of earth. We are the livers of truth and seekers the lost, so-called gods. We all collapsed in the arms of God as the feebleness. I hope you're hearing this. See, it's the same age, the spirit and vote, building the pyramids is how we live in a maze. Prohibited ignorance, so turn the page. Out of the age of darkness steps the poetic monster vocalist, opening force to soak it in. Surround solar systems in a single boundless avenue. Skyscraping at altitudes of diagonal quadrants. Get a line straight by Godwin. Augmented the cognition with a thought development doctrine. It's the rock, the sediment often misinterpreted style of discipleless.
Fuck what they earn. Earn and we yearn for real answers. Thoughts born to translate.
Listen, men, the process starts on 8.5 by 11. Then you start to pencil in whatever's pictured in the mental. Then you find a wall and let's begin. Paranoia starts to settle in as peddling adrenaline. These gentlemen are bombing on your settlement, and pieces burn from end to end, so let them in. These men were meant to blend, and I recommend you recognize and realize it does take talent to use combustible cylinders, spray cans as their pallets. Understand it's art, but it's viewed as a damage, cause these writers use walls, halls, and stalls as their canvas. And damn, it's valid to say, graph is here to stay. You can thank your local writer for keeping the maze from looking gray. And best part, there's no fee, it's free to see them. The alleys are galleries and the city's their museum.
Catch some attack.
Bombing landmarks, problems and fat caps stuffed in my back.
Mr. Montana paint with a gloss overcoat. I rock easy when the aura spray, cause boy I can't control. But I can't control when I see a new still. My hand just goes in a circle of motion, continuous for 4 letters and continue to fill. To my fingertips feel frozen skills golden. Still showing how to build a masterpiece out of 12-ounce potion. Still an art cancer patient, freight train rapist, cause it keeps it going from here to there to wherever you are. You keep the walls, I hit the yards with the box cards. You need to stop all the talk about you being a dope-graph artist with some of the freshest sketches, but unless it stretches out of your black books and onto a street surface, it's worthless. And your punk ass bitches need to keep your tags out of our pieces. You'll be sleeping with the feces of the fishes in the deep end. Been 6 years and the world's still singing. All these bombers remain a mystery. Peep the history from Jurassic Park to Commerce and Dead Dogs who rap all day and all night with their sights set on fame. Let them know my name, just pixelate my face so they can view my work and it won't get burnt because of a videotape. Just cause your kids are getting slap tags don't mean you're up.
Catch him attack.
Tags, bombing landmarks, pylons and fat caps stuffed in my back.
I'm causing property damage, this whole city is my canvas. Out to get props, dodging cops who can't stand us. If they catch us, it's a felony. Many been locked up for art, but F the system. I'm on a mission staying hidden in the dark layered. Fill-ins on buildings, bringing letters to life. I use this red for outlines, this white for highlights, this black for shadows. To give my piece some depth, shit, I'll use whatever, and it'll still look fresh. Painted walls, scribed my name installed. Use a streaker on a detour at the corner beach and ball. And all can see in traffic, stuck on freeways. Dope art display showing the glory of graffiti since hieroglyphic signs been around throughout age. Even caveman design are on the walls of their caves. It's just human nature to leave evidence of our existence. Tagged with silent screams for recognition of our presence.
Drag bombing landmarks, pylons and fat caps stuffed in my back.
Catch him attack.
Staring at a wall like it's a waste of space. Fat caps and backpacks and our paints and crates.
Staring at a wall like it's a waste of space. Fat caps and backpacks and our paints and crates.
Staring at a wall like it's a waste of space. Fat caps and backpacks and our paints and crates.
Staring at a wall like it's a waste of space. Fat caps and backpacks and our paints and crates.
Intense on my words for you non-conscious MCs. Yeah, I should be grateful just to get one look at me, cause I be that dope MC you wanna be, flowing for eternity. I'm causing mad catastrophes, can't you see? I invade ciphers instantly with no lack of power, cause I'm blessed with endless energy. Yes, I serve myself, providing never-ending words. Disobedience causes pain to attack my central nerves. Life's a blur. I behold other MCs' fates, holding keys, all hidden gates. Defeating means your only escape, so you take your only option to survive, but you fail for I provide the only way to stay alive. You have passed your only chance to establish your own name, but a mental's what I claim. Not only God can feel your pain. The description of my rhymes have a psychopathic meaning. Didn't have to get physically, cause I killed you when you were dreaming, destroying things telepathically, demolishing every crew. I better your answers should beat them so hard I didn't have to battle you. Battle MCs in a flame of fire and never gotta burn. I battled you and defeated you when you were just a sperm, trying to take over and making other MCs quit. I kicked your ass so hard your kids felt it. See right now your ass is bucktooth like Chip and Dale. Risk your ranges, I'm making it sense things like when Spider-Man's in danger. Locked you up in chains and I gave you 100 lashes. Burned your ass alive and I burned your fucking ashes. Sparked of all my rations, compound above the sound, calling every MC to come up from the underground, elevating the sequence of the asteroids and skies. I took it on more MCs than the times you blinked your eyes. take you out before you ever took an in, making murders look like angels and angels committing sins. Your brain recycles evil from the heart contained within. I'll kill your family in front of you, then ask you how you been. Evil smile on my face with no sparkle in my eye. I'm the last unicorn, the last breath you take before you die. So church fundamental like the buddy smoke to get you high. Conceal my words, the wisdom like a promise or a lie.
Elementary days, those memories of just a days, a short but sweet phase in the cycle of age. I'd get in trouble, but I was cool with my grades. Just showed my mom an A and she'd don't let me play on the playground. I stayed down with the neighborhood boys. We would cover for each other and share all of our toys, cause what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. We were like Voltron, letting our powers combine, fighting cooties and crime with not a worry on my mind. That's why I miss those times, reminiscing divine of a simpler time and innocence that's been lost within these jungle gyms, swings and sandbox. Imagination ran wild, only through the eyes of a child. To see you later, alligator and a wild crocodile. I went from playing b-ball to b-boying on tiles, spray painting on walls so I could rep my style. Born in the Philippine Isles, but I was raised in OC. Streets to complete the entity of me. My childhood molded my whole mentality.
And on the surface I became a normal preteen.
Elementary days, those memories are just a day. Short but sweet days, in the cycle of age. I hope we're doing this right. The way we acted in the past might have ruined your life. Back when I was young, elementary days, memories are just a day. A short but sweet phase, in the cycle of age. I hope we're doing this right. The way we acted in the past might ruin your life. Back when I was young,
Way before I learned to flip homes big, around the same time that I turned to a Flintstones kid. My untamed mind burned inside my wig, but playtime was earned inside my crib. We had to do chores, clean floors, make the bed, but thoughts of going outside just ripped my head. And I'm like, oh mom, do I really have to? Followed by laughter and the word, sure you can't have to. See, usually I act real gentle, right? But earlier in school I had lost the pencil fights. Could be the end of life, had a test with no utensils to write, and there was no bubble gum in my baseball cards. Some kid pushed me one in trouble and my face fell hard. I felt like hitting him, but I ain't tripping, man, cause he was bigger than me and he looked like he forgot to take his Ritalin. See, I ain't kidding, man, he started acting silly and he began to break things as if he was crazy idiot.
Hey there, young man, stop that nonsense now.
I ain't no dummy, this kid was acting really nutty, and I wasn't sticking around like newspaper on silly putty. He didn't want mine, started walking with my buddy. Got up in the lunch line and realized I had no money. Oh damn, can it get any worse? Well it did, cause the lunch monitor heard me curse. I tried to fake it like it was part of the jingle of a child's rhyme. She wouldn't take it, plus I hated waiting in a single file line. I said fine, I don't mind sitting behind 9 minutes, but 30 went by. She must have forgot my time limit. I guess she had decided to kick it, and I'm set to blow. By the time she let me go, I flew like I was blew through a pistol. I made it to the door, but then she blew the whistle. She said, a young man has been on running all year, so you can come back and start walking from here. Started talking in my ear about how I was a bad seed.
Came from the gonads but no
But I
man.
had to take a mad
But
beat.
the whole class was going over vocab.
I had to go bad, but this time I'm thinking I had to take a crap too. So I politely waited till she was done talking to Matthew. Can I get a pass to drop off some large cashews? She said, why didn't you go with the rest of the classroom? I didn't have to go to the bathroom when everyone else had to. No need to act rude, I'll be more than glad to. But class is almost over and we have to go over our math too.
Elementary days,
Memories are just a day.
short but sweet phase.
It's a cycle of age.
I hope we doing this right.
The way we acted in the past.
Right in your life. Back when I was young,
Elementary days.
those memories are just a day.
A short but sweet phase.
In the cycle of age.
I hope we doing this right.
The way we acted in the past
might have ruined your life.
Back when I was young.
Yeah. It's the God Almighty. The Roberta Slick.
This right here is for all them pretend whooping sheepskin hidden agenda weak men, that's why I keep friends close and my enemies at a range to lift them off their toes with no chance to explain. I'm tired of these games, it's time for a player change. Take your favorite actor of an artist, smack the fuck out of you and the crew you roll with. This whole bit about you making moves ain't about shit till you show and prove. I'm flowing due to be about what they speak, known for taking it to the streets and breaking it over beats. All we making now is heat, the God Almighty serve all day and all night. Keep that name in your head cause that's how it's gonna be. Work your poly. trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
It down, but really not having a floss.
Work your poly trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
A lot, but know a little. Plan to be ballin', but hardly can dribble. Act like they're hard, but hella brittle.
This is how it's going down from now on to the sounds going in your cells. Or at the lowest, yesterday you were restored, but today you're not even noticed, and your soul is no longer your own. Along with your car styling home, the only phone you should have spoken on was the mic and got it right the first time. But you heard rhyme page, true it does, but few of us will ever see unless you get your head straight. Learn the difference between support and dead weight. Stray away from the wet paint and don't press against. Work your talents, be the best of it. Be impressive with everything you do. Make sure they remember who you are by the time you're done. Rhyme for fun, to rhyme for cash, just rhyme to make it last through the test of time. I'm blessed with my catch wreck with lime. Give you what you weren't ready for, like the front line. Give you what you weren't ready for, like the front line. Work your poly trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
It down, but really not having a floss.
Work your poly trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
A lot, but know a little. Plan to be ballin', but hardly can dribble. Act like they're hard, but hella brittle.
I represent that disappointed fan of rap, the disappointed consumers that spend too much loot on trash. The DJs feel there ain't enough of us on wax. The producers that want a proper lace track, and the MCs who need something to inspire them. This the end of the tyrant. Stand still on stage and just recite your lyrics space. You still haven't learned your place. Turn your face, accept the embrace of a closed hand with a bottle locked in it. When the song's all finished, this rap game is off limits for the majors, cause this is all business run by independents, artists controlled. Keep it where it should be. Watch the underground's hardest just blow to what you call mainstream. We set the status quo. This whole industry's all political. We smash pop with hip hop. I get started where you can writers block the L.O.R.D and the Almighty God. Two in the same like the voices of the rock. This monster and they stop rock. Your poly trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
It down, but really not having a floss.
Work your poly trick. You want some bullshit? If it wasn't for cats like me, you wouldn't be doing shit.
A lot, but know a little. Plan to be ballin', but hardly can dribble. Act like they're hard, but hella brittle.
As Mother Earth rotates, Father Time can't stop. But our minds can spin back life's grandfather clock to replay memories of days way back. To understand and learn from mistakes that burn the film within my thinking cap, so that I react with the right decision. Simple laws of living, breaking you off with some wisdom on how we can live and learn. In turn, learn and live. You can learn from these mistakes like outtakes on film, whether past or present. It's all irrelevant. When dealing with the brain and all the info it contains, a quantum leap through time. Minds can break laws of physics, but the phase of age can deteriorate the limit capacity, pulling you down like gravity, trying to slow the momentum of the pendulum swing, to slow the process of my mind aging. My memory is running lapses, I'm running out of time, trying to fill these gaps, but I keep losing my mind, and I keep losing my mind, trying to fill these gaps. Running out of time, my memory is running lapses, my memory is running lapses, I'm running out of time, trying to fill these gaps, but I keep losing my mind, and I keep losing my mind, trying to fill these gaps. Running out of time, my memory is running laps.
I shine in spaces, and time is just a glare, holding life like memory.
My memory is running laps as I'm running out of time.
Wrong part, fool.
Damn, what? Just give me a sec, allow my mind to collect, to resurrect my train of thought, lost but not forgot. Can't stop the clock's tick-tock, recording my thoughts to be imprinted in hip-hop. So when I'm old and retired and diagnosed with Alzheimer's, I can play my tracks and use them as reminders of the days of the old, the days of the past, not to be forgotten, immortality through wax. Now I'm facing the fact that I got short term, but I remember most of my rap, so I'm not that concerned. Hoping the long-term effects don't affect my intellect. But don't forget, I'm only human with no replaceable hard drive to archive my files on mainframes. Don't feel this if I forget, cause I'm bad with names, but a direct diss to wreck will leave a permanent stain. My mind's certainly drained from taking in this information. How the hell can I be patient when time keeps on racing? It keeps racing, it keeps racing. My memory is running as I'm running out of trying to fill these, but I keep losing my, and I keep losing my, trying to fill these. Running out of, my memory is running laps as I'm running out of time, trying to fill these gaps, but I keep losing my mind, and I keep losing my mind, trying to fill these gaps. Running out of time, my memory is running laps.
I shine in spaces, and time is just a glare, holding life like memory.
Rap with half a carton on the rack, whack the back, sold by the pack. In fact, to unwrap the plastic wrap and then act to pull back the foil trap. And I keep coming back like a loyal cat. Spoil that 7th grade during the fall season. Started smoking clothes for the simple reason they were easy to breathe in and left me wheezing, chest heaving. And now I'm leaving and grieving the next meeting with my demon. Took a step down from the higher class. Started smoking menthols, but that got tired fast. Cause I heard that men fall due to the fiberglass, said it wasn't worth it, so I moved on to dirt 6. It was way too perfect from the first hit. I began to search and never leave me lonely. The homie boy once told me, mom once told me, if she know me, one and only son's a phony. Those who know me, yeah, they code me as Stogie Don Kenobi. If you're looking at ass real closely, I swear you'll find skulls laughing at me every time I take pulls, and they're out to get me. But I remain cool every day before school. I would smoke it fast too. The one to cherry was sharp enough to stab you when I knew I would be tardy, but yo, I simply had to. So damn you, Philip Morris, for making it too easy for us to smoke up before us and leave us hooked like the chorus. Still we're dead in the ground, and my family is visiting the florist. Informers have told us it breaks down your endurance, but still it is nourished. And merchants make sure that it's flourished. The current position of my condition is inflicting with my everyday living. So I made the decision to be kicking my addiction and switching my description from a cat who's always bitching to a smoker who's on the verge of quitting. Dag nabbit, I can't drop this bad habit. Fuck, I'm an addict, I got to have it. I'm stuck like static, enough is enough, I've had it. It's no secret, we go on cigarette. Dag nabbit, I can't drop this bad habit. Fuck, I'm an addict, I got to have it. I'm stuck like static, enough is enough, I've had it. It's no secret, we go on cigarette. Halfway through sex, I am out breath, and you expect that I smoke next. Sure, why not? How about 100s we can share? Who cares if it stinks up your fingers and your hair? It's there. See the smoky serpent linger current affair is that I'm coughing often from these toxins that are plotting to be stopping my stopwatch from tick-tocking. And I'm coughing cough drops and shit, talking the big option to be locked in a coffin boxed in. If I use my noggin, I'll be out of this bull crap. I can hear the devil knocking, calling me for a full pack. When I'm near the end, who ought to singing off a ring and you'll snap. I fear the levels rocketing cause I'm falling when I pull back. I am no model citizen, I'm on the bench again. Men and women spend their dividends, can add up the Benjamins. A cigarette has been my friend along with the 40 plus carcinogens. They wanna dig me in a grave and I'm feeling like a slave to my cravings in this cave. I'm contained and it pays to have a savings when your temptation is raging. Ignore the hassles and I'm playing broke, but I can't burn the shackles. But still, I changed smoke, came close to throwing away this pack of regrets. But this ain't the internet, you can't push back or refresh. And I should be trying to patch the fight to match with the beast, but I'm way too busy trying to light a match at the beach. Dag nabbit, I can't drop this bad habit. Fuck, I'm an addict, I got to have it. I'm stuck like static, enough is enough, I've had it. Dag nabbit, I can't drop this bad habit. Fuck, I'm an addict, I got to have it. I'm stuck like static, enough is enough, I've had it. $5, it really ain't that cheap. But I'm quick to flick the heat and start smoking like I'm cheap. And it don't even matter if they go up twice the price, cause in the end, I'm paying with my life. 6 feet really ain't that deep. And come to think about it, man, I really need the sleep. And plus my father told me to never be a quitter. Until my next pack, I smoke it down to the filter.
God almighty set the trend. I'm good with a pencil, but stay potent with a pen. I'm more than 3 times dope, but still funking lessons. Big ups to my brethren who are graduates in the shit and still remain freshmen. Top of their class and rip sessions. Put some of the best in your collection of music. The stories you always lose it, or someone stole it. I know that's what they say about my cruise tape. Now I make banging interludes and keep everybody anticipating another full length. I'll make that happen soon enough. Another object for you to love compulsively. Adam composed to beat you, man. You wrote the speech for you to vibe to. The type of shit for you to live or die to. I do it less than a track of most try to do in a completed album. So please tell them not to feel bad. It's just that I'm dope, but when it comes to skills, I got everything they don't have.
survive off the land. DJ line rolling kind, finding notes on your spine. Holy shrine, study signs, sip communion top wine. Cope steady, don't forget it, never blame your genetics. Never dwelling on the past, trying to find where I'm headed.
Activate you all.
Where you headed?
Don't make music for the team.
Where you headed, y'all?
Teeny boppers.
Where you going, y'all?
Can you recognize shit is real?
Where I'm headed, pearly gates intertwined with space. Where I'm headed, no one knows, disappear with no trace. Stay on pace, blow the pace, quick to spit in no race. Don't say another word, it's written all in your face. Never fall on my job, my music make your heart throb. Bodies raw, feel the mob, end up stiff as doorknobs. Better days, lyrics pays, hope to share some rays. Backdraft the whole path, divide, conquer like math. Government, I'm not a part, bless the day they depart. Cold-hearted, but it started when the scene first parted. Where you at, another stat, can't articulate that. Grip the mic, grip a back, either way I'll bust back. Holy grounds, make my rounds, never losing what's found. To every ghetto worldwide, I write for all of your crimes. Step to me with negative, I tell them quick today. Hold my ground, town to town, and you know where I'm headed.
Activate you all. I don't make music for the team. Teeny boppers. Teeny boppers. Teeny boppers. So can you recognize shit is real when I'm
Raw 3, the street electric rock scene. Got you watching the wide screen, then when the beat starts knocking my hands and feet through the talking. We're doing more than collar popper, we locking shit, yeah. Blueprint that boom back style, bring it back now forever. Preservation of a better sound. Step around the circle, get an earful and an L.O.R.D. Watch the vinyl spin, place the towel in the center, begin the funky drummer rhythm. Listen to the word and start to put together your hands. This is more than the phase that you thought it would be. But not a lot of MCs, and out of all those, still they ain't got it like me. So keep your pens to the papers and do yourself a favor. Don't take your chances when facing Mr. Mighty. That's like we doing windmills and press, and you can just spin on your knees.
We're just two MCs bound by patterns of sound. Graffiti art pieces with characters rocking crowns. We are kings in this culture next to Ray and M.I. B-boys rock that pose, cutting cats stand aside. I'm qualified to speak about it. Background check, no credentials, studied in the elements. All of hip-hop's fundamentals. I feel I'm overqualified, overpaid all of my dues. I'm over moldy individuals, overrated what they do. It's just time to be over and get with something new. Freshmen with seniority, and I ain't speaking about school. I'm speaking of DJs spinning, fingers sore from digging. MCs out spitting, to me this ain't no competition. B-boys bringing style, define gravity on tile. Riders out bombing, burning buildings for miles. We're all out for props, but keeping peace like Spock. Only the freshest of the fresh correctly express hip-hop. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N,
explosive. Got your niggas thrown out of posture with lots of soul. I fathered MCs that's grown. Pass the microphone to me and get shown how to do it properly. That's known as not. Now it's shall be. I'm shouting at the talent like a person with bad fans hurting the artistry. Only appreciated by those who work as hard as me. I'm still far from being at my best. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Continue hating me. I'll continue making these tracks that you aim to reach, but crash in the process. Listen to what the song says. First, we all fresh in all sense of the word. Learn to teach. I burn the beat with a form of speech that speaks to each with an eardrum. Now here comes the end of my set, and after I'm done, y'all cats still hoping I'm next.
My rhymes are organically grown, plucked from my brain stem, inspected for defects, keeping the creme de la creme, consistent with this quality again and again. No stale styles delivered from beginning to end. Ziploc sealed and approved by my peers, recommended by professionals, at least those with good ears and good taste. For quality breaks that don't get old or mold, so no expiration dating like fine wine. Each line gets better with age, stays fresh forever, but better used right away. Never anything less, cause rec don't mess with anything not fresh, cause nothing else contests. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen. F-R-E-S-H-M-E-N, Freshmen.
I live on the corner of Warner and Edwards. Now I know it's getting warmer, I warned you it's been worse. Here in California, I warn you these men serve. So in case you ever wanted, I'll inform you. Head first to the shore and see what they got in store. I got my SPF 10, but I'm needing more. So I throw on some Hurley and Shirley. It'll hurl me into a girlie who's flirty and worthy. It's early, the sun is beaming, can't take the plain heat. And you know this one is fiending, let's peep where lames meet. Main Street, where all the dames creep, and they claiming that they're eye candy, but it ain't sweet. People wearing glasses cause the moon ain't out yet, but those same shades cost more than my outfit. I doubt it's that bad, let it hurt your eyes, man. Don't be surprised when you see a stomach smiling. Stretch marks all along the horizon, legs while they're striding, look like a pair of lions. Smoking cigs, sipping on some overpriced beans. Let's play a game! Which chick is over 19? 8-year-old girls dressed like Britney Spears, and by the time they hit 10, they say their clit needs pierced. Let's quit these tears and rip these fears. Let's go sit behind the piers and sip these beers. While we're at it, let's spark the best hand plants. Along came a girl 17 with breast implants. Her face looked like it was dipped in some lava. She's a goner, yawn, I'm gonna drown the bitch in water. Is it manslaughter if I slaughter your daughter? Why I oughta not even bother to call up your father? My celly might not have service that'll reach, while cellulite always got a surface at the beach. Main Street,
pimping these bitches on
Main Street, catching these crabs on Main Street,
getting my game on
Main Street,
get my hustle on.
It's on and popping, and I'm hopping on my skateboard onto the strip, drunk as shit, telling girls to strip, but they all just trip at the first quick look at me. Sorry, miss, I'm not your average wave riding beach personality. Let me see, I'm good at snorkeling. Check this, I found a pearl necklace. You wouldn't wanna miss this priceless piece of jewelry. Just follow me into the alley and I'll present it to you gladly. She dissed me badly and I hurt hardly. I put in more work than any other pervert on Main Street. So I holla at another, happened to be a mother. I discovered I didn't know what would be under there in the pubic hair, sand and all types of dirty things I wouldn't usually sing about. Maxi pad winks bloody and the water washed them up on the shore next to the trash can with the crack whore. Living on the side, not caring about staying alive. She just wanted to drive that Escalade and get some fucking braids. Little did the lady think the crack could cause a carjack. The owner got the caddy back, but the saga continued.
Main Street,
serving these coke rock. Main Street,
bitches lined up with Botox.
Main Street, going to the hair stop. Main Street,
selling this tape box.
Main Street, Main Street, Main Street, Main Street.
City where Cadillacs have served rats.
I used to walk all day long with a frown, mad at the sun, out my crayons to the ground. I stay on the down, things are never looking up, and I'm ready to blow. Like hands shooken up in this deadly show. This man's cooking up, and it let me to know. His plans are crooked, but I don't know how much longer I can take it. I try to fake it, mistake it, it's fake kid. But I'm squinting at the sun right now, and I wanna break it, take it, misplace it, and waste it. Let's face it, I'll never be able to phase it. So listen here, I'm quick fit, ready to scratch my eyes out, grit my tears while sitting here. If the sun falls to die out, then I shout, but I doubt it'll ever go my route. So why pout about these bad conditions? I've got issues like a year's worth of mag subscriptions, and I roll with graph junkies who have sad addictions and phobias of clean surfaces. They just throw it up and a piece of earth is his, and just blow it up with more tags in the insides of your t-shirts, with more tags and animals undergoing research. And research to each verse like teachers to speakers to tweakers and leisures with the reverb of each curse, with the fever of beavers to build at a constant rate and skilled in the art of contemplating. Time's not great, but it's not too late. I shot off, hated an awful rate, a hostile state like Adolf. Take a hospital cake, I'm way off straight. I'm falling apart. I scribe my emotions on paper and they calling it art. My vibe of the notions are greater, but it's stalling in darkness. Let's start this heartless journey and bark this fury and watch it burn me till the struggle cease. But it always seems I'm short one puzzle piece to kill all these screams that muscle speeds into silence, forming alliance with my demons. Is it worth it or not? But the violence always seems to seep in and flirt with my thoughts. Since the birth of my pops, so I guess it's in my genes. Like this knife, unless that it seems. Unlike this life, but the mess that it brings. Must fight this price, cause the stress it just stings. It's just not right. I crush my fist, but my host is stagnant. I've lost it, I guess my disc was too close to the magnet. I tossed it into the abyss of madness. I've had this feeling like I was built to fail. What's sad is that it's killing me and I tilt my scale, cause life is a bitchy one and I wanna break up. Turn off the light switch of the sun and never wake up. Loss is mine, it cost my time, I've crossed my line. I've lost my mind, the loss is mine, it cost my time, I've crossed my line. I need a leash on my brain, unleashing my pain. The beast that I'm paying, the reason I'm sane. A a leash on my brain, unleashing my pain. The fees that I'm paying means I'm insane. I need a leash on my brain, I've lost my mind. Unleashing my pain, the loss is mine. The fees that I'm paying, it costs my time. The reason I'm saying I'm insane, I've crossed my line.